Sorry, my phone is literally falling off my laptop. Hello. Please tell me you can hear me. Welcome to the stream. Today, I want to say it's a bit of a chill stream, but looking at what we are gonna watch, I don't know if it's gonna be that chill. I'm gonna try and not get so heated. I don't think I will get heated, or I'm gonna try not to. Besides, I'm way too tired. I was so fired up before I started streaming. I was like, you know, coming up with points and stuff to talk about in my stream, or like to vent and rant in my stream. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I should say any of these. But also, no, actually that's not what happened. What am I saying? I was super like pumped. Sorry. My headphone. I was super pumped to come on stream and say all these things that I have in mind regarding what we're watching. And I got in a bit of a mood because I was on Facebook. And getting on Facebook pissed me off. Like, I went on there, I'm like, ugh, all these people exist. And then my mood got ruined. But, you know, when your mood is ruined, that's a good time to create content. When your mood is ruined. Because you have all these emotions surging through you and like running around in you. So you're like, okay, I can actually do this stuff now. Let me get all my ducks in a row, as they say. Or all my thoughts in order. It's helpful sometimes in a way. So that's what happened. But I'm feeling a lot calmer now because I ate. So I feel like after eating, all of the emotion and the energy that I had before eating just disappeared. Oh, sorry, I'm chewing gum. It's okay, I'm the only one here to witness this. Anyway. So yeah, today we're gonna watch Jubilee's Alpha versus Beta. And like, God, this whole thing with gender and alpha and beta and stuff is super exhausting. I try not to take it so seriously anymore, or like I don't take it as seriously as I used to. It's fun to talk about, obviously. Content is content. But it just gets a bit tiresome from time to time. Like, it just gets tiresome nowadays. Not nowadays, but like, if you've already exhausted the amount of content that creators have made about this specific thing, especially over the last 2 years, I believe over the last 2 years this type of content like exploded on the internet. Is it because of COVID? Who knows? I don't. But I think COVID does have a role to play. However, I think there's like a huge resurgence to that type of content. Like, I think this type of content was also popular back in 2016. I want to say like 2016, 2017, 2018. Those are like the dark ages of the internet, quote unquote. A lot of people want to go back to those days. However, like, it wasn't really the best place to be online. And it's like it's coming back now. You know, history always repeats itself. So COVID has a role to play in everything. So true. Also, hi Sarah, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you're excited today. We're not gonna have like a heated debate or whatever. I don't want that. But okay, so I was talking about how I was super pumped to start streaming, and then I went on Facebook and got even more pumped, but more like pissed off because I was reminded of someone that exists. And I was just reminded that Facebook exists and how Facebook sucks. And the person that triggered me, I guess, by their existence, there's someone that always wanted to debate me or like argue with me just for the sake of arguing. Just for the sake of arguing and for the sake of being contrarian. They just argued with everything I had to say. And it's like, okay, I'm done. Bye. I blocked them. Yeah, you should watch this. TikTok about education and how COVID set things back. Oh, should I watch it for stream? But yeah, I agree. I feel like COVID, like, people say 2 years is so short, but look at the damage it's done to like all of us. 2 years can be like considered short, but then again, the repercussions of those 2 years like is long lasting, you know, lifelong lasting. You can watch it for stream. No, the being triggered by For real. There are only a few people that trigger my existence. It's this person and someone else. But that someone else, I make sure to avoid seeing them anywhere at all costs. Then this person, you know, we're like acquaintances on Facebook, and we're sort of acquaintances low-key IRL, but we just don't see eye to eye. And you know, they're not only are they MRA, men's rights activists, they're also anti-feminist. So like, I don't mind if you're an MRA or holy, what is that? Oh, wrong eye. I don't mind if you're, you know, supporting men's rights and stuff like that, because a lot of feminist points also support men's rights. But if you're a men's right activist, but you're at the same time anti-feminist, anti-women, yeah, we're not gonna see eye to eye. There's really no point in arguing or trying to change my mind or anything, you know? And they always just wanted to change my mind. They always wanted to debate to change my mind, not to debate just to have a discussion, which is healthy. It's good to have discussions about things, especially things you don't agree on. But if your goal is to, sorry, I can't hear the music. But if your goal is to just try and change someone else's mind, it's just not gonna work. Especially if you're talking to an adult. It is different to the topic. The video that you sent, is it different to? I think it's different to what we're talking about today. But like, if we're talking about also how COVID really set back a lot of things, it's true. Like, why is 2016 and 2017 coming back? Do we need that? I don't think. Sorry, my eyes. I'm super tired after eating. I'm not even in a food coma, but I'm tired. Like I said, I was so fired up. I was so like ready to rant and rave, but then I ate and now like yes, it is about COVID indeed. Yes, you told me. Okay. So, I don't know if we should start the video now. We can though. Food coma. Food coma, I barely ate. I just ate one plate of rice. Okay, so here is the video. Maybe Friday isn't the best day to stream. I don't know. Is it? It's just the weekend. Okay. So here's the video. Okay. To be fully transparent, I did watch this video through other people. Like, I don't know if it was Hassan or Destiny or one of the people that I watch that react to stuff, but I watched them watch this, and I think Anna Marie Forcino, she watched this as well. I think I was watching hers, but she made like a 2-part, like it's 2 parts. Her video is 2 parts. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if I should, because I do want to watch this video as well and make a commentary on it, which is what we're doing today. So I stopped watching hers. But yeah, it's 2 parts. I want to end this stream at 7:30, so an hour and a half. And I don't know if we'll have enough time to watch this whole video. It's an hour long. The video, I didn't realize until now, but the video is an hour long, so I don't think we're gonna make it through. Like, I don't know if we should like just stop at the points that Jubilee asks. Like, you know how in these videos, in middle ground videos, they bring up points like, oh, I think blah blah blah, and then people from the groups come forward, and then you know, they discuss why they think blah blah blah. I don't know if I should see that or if I should skip it, but I feel like the commentary needs me to not skip it, so I don't know. But yeah, I remember when I was watching this through other people, I did not like how a lot of the questions had to do with women. Like, instead of focusing on men and their men's rights and men's issues, this video brought up women. Because, you know, alpha and beta treat their women very differently. Maybe you can skip some of the parts you think are unimportant. Okay, sure, I'll do that. Okay, so yeah, like, the way they treat their women is different, but like, I feel like it's not that important. I don't know if important is the right word, but it feels like they need to focus more on the issue at hand rather than bringing in other stuff like other genders into it. I don't know. Like, we could have just focused on men's issues and men's rights and stuff in this video, but we decided to also bring the other gender into it, which is all like, nowadays, not just nowadays, I think since last year, there's been this weird gender war going on. Men versus women, boys versus girls. So stupid, dude. It's so stupid. And it's like, oh, can we like stop? Can we get rid of this? Like, I think in this video, you know, the alpha male, the thing is, my issue with alpha male and my issue with why everyone looks up to the alpha male is just mostly has to do with women, sure. But I feel like it's not something that you need to bring into this discussion, you know? Am I making sense, guys? Am I making sense? Or am I just too tired today to make sense? Should I have just streamed yesterday instead of forcing myself to do it today? Not forcing myself. I'm fine. I wanted to stream today, actually. But yes, it's fine. I already told everyone who can watch to come and watch. If they can't, it's okay. I don't mind. The music is sort of... But is the music louder than me? Sorry, I'm like stuttering. Tell me if the music is louder than me. The issue, I guess, like as a counterpoint to my own point, is that we look up to Top G because we want cigars and Bugattis. I don't know if all men want cigars and Bugattis. Maybe you do. But I know that there are guys out there who just want to live a simple life, you know. As long as they're financially stable, that's it. But I know that Chris is a troll. He's a top percent troll. He's top troll. So I don't know if I should take his comments seriously today. We all want cigars and Bugattis. I don't know. Debatable, you know. And I think a lot of the debate to why people look up to Andrew Tate is that he sort of glamorizes this empty lifestyle where if you don't have Bugattis and cigars, then you're a loser. It's like, it's not really a good message, especially to young kids. And you know, there was that clip recently of Sneeko, right? Where Sneeko meets with his fans in an airport or something. I don't know what what? You make no sense. It's fine. I'm really tired today. I feel like Just Pearly Things. Like, you know, Just Pearly Things, when she talks, she's like, and then like she doesn't really... Like, I feel so brain dead right now. I ate, and now I feel like a dumbass. I lost all thought. All of my thoughts disappeared. Top G is so dumb for that. Yeah. Oh, tired. Yeah, dude. Jeez, maybe I should have just started filming at 5 instead of eating. Because after eating, I'm like... And I didn't even eat that much. Anyway. Like, maybe it's the hair coming in my eyes, so it makes me feel like I need to close an eye. I don't know. See? Okay. Now I look like a... I don't know. Teacher or something. Anyway. Well, fine. Just this one time, I'll tone down the stupid. Oh, thank you, Chris. I don't know if I can even take that seriously. Are you a bit delayed? Okay, so let me think. Also, like, my nose is blocked. I cannot breathe. Okay! TMI. No, the stream is fine. Okay, that's cool. So, my issue with a lot of what alpha males have to God, I'm losing words. My issue with what they have to perpetuate, I don't think perpetuate is the right word, but my issue with what the alpha males stand for is that they have a lot in common with the incels. And you know, when the word incel comes to mind, you just think the worst things most of the time, you know. I know some people are like incel apologists, and I do feel sad for them, but at the same time, like, they can be pretty violent in thought and in action sometimes, you know. I don't even need to mention the most famous incel that killed people just because, I don't know, insecurity. I don't know. Incels, ew. Yeah, I remember when Amna told me, I remember when Blair told me about how Doja like supports incels, I'm like, incels don't even see her as a human being, but okay. So yeah, I think that's my main issue with it. It's the same issue that I talked about in my previous stream, you know, the objectification of women. And, you know, incels, some alpha males, definitely not all. I think in this video there are some alpha males that do support feminism, sort of, in a way. Like, they don't stop women from, you know, trying to chase their dreams, or stop women from being in power, or are against the idea of women in power. Which, you know, a lot of, I think a majority of incels are against that. They're just against mostly the existence of women having their own autonomy or agency or their own free will, which is what pisses me off about, you know, a lot of alpha male and incel and red pill rhetoric. She needs help, on God. Yeah, I think Doja's been weird recently, especially, right? D'Angelo actually released a video about Doja Cat. It's like an hour long. I'm like, oh God, it's time for a deep dive. I only watched like the beginning of it. So yeah, in this video, we see alpha males versus beta males. Personally, I don't want... how do I say this? Personally, me as a human being, as a woman, I obviously have no real say in this because I'm a woman and this is a men's issue, but they do bring up women in this video, so it's like, okay, here I am to talk about it as well because they do bring up women in this. And the way they treat the subject of women is just, you know, oh, they're just no autonomy for women, you know? I should have wrote this down. I had like a lot of thoughts on these. I should have wrote them down, god damn it. You're not delayed. Yeah, you already told me, Chris. My brain is same. Me too, especially right now. My brain was so alert. You know, maybe I should play Genshin as I stream. Maybe I should put like a square on the side here of the stream, on that side where it's just like a square of Genshin Let's Play, so that I can, you know, focus. I'm treasure hunting right now. They be thinking women are NPCs. Yeah, that's the whole incel rhetoric. I don't know if alpha males, quote unquote, you know, alpha male is like one step below the insanity of the red pill. At least there's that. From what I think, anyway, from what I've seen, because the red pill, oh my god, they have no mercy for women. They hate women so much. But alpha males, you know, a lot of them have like a more level-headed argument. One of the alpha males in this video, actually, he was on the Whatever podcast, which is a podcast I only came to find out about because of Melina, Destiny's wife. And because of MLD. Destiny also, like, the only reason I even watch Whatever podcast is for Destiny and to hear his takes. Hear him, you know, argue with the other side. They don't come to an agreement, which is fine, which is the point of a discussion. I was once talking to someone, you know, that person that triggered me just by existing. I was once talking to them about feminism. You know, since I'm not, you know. I was once talking to them about feminism and they were like, oh, feminism means so many different things nowadays. Like, okay, I get it. It can be confusing. But at the same time, what is the most basic thing about feminism is just to treat women like we are people. Literally, like, it's such a stupid thing to even argue about. I feel like I'm brain dead talking about this over and over and over again because it's like, it's common sense, you know? But it's... but like they were trying to argue against, not necessarily against, but I just kept saying like just the basic. It's the basic thing. The most baseline of what feminism is. That's what it takes to be a normal human being. It's like, oh, you're not sexist, you're not a misogynist because you're feminist. By feminist, i.e. the most basic criteria, the entry-level feminist, you know? Like, which isn't bad, like, it's a good thing. Okay, no, don't promote the whole multitasking brain cell genocide generation by playing while discussing for it's okay. Oh, well, like, you know, the thing is, those videos, they actually do really well by the algorithm. Those videos that have, like, Subway Surfer on the side and, like, someone talking and then another thing happening here and someone cutting cake on the other side. Oh my god. I can't focus on anything when I see videos like that. So, but I think a lot of people do it does help their focus somehow. ADHD moment. Not me. I used to think I have ADHD. I still think I have ADHD, but those videos are just not for me. Okay. I'm not gonna promote it. But maybe it'll keep this stream, you know, entertaining. You're gonna watch me play Genshin. Also, it'll help me focus, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, as I was saying, I had this point earlier about the alpha, beta. Personally, I don't think that there is, I think, like I said earlier, this is a men's issue. And if I'll give my opinion, it's that I don't really see a need to label someone alpha or beta. They just have different beliefs and different lifestyles. They grew up with different ways in different cultures, especially. Culture plays a huge role in a lot of everything that's going on around the world. Dude, I should have written this down. I didn't write anything down. But I should have written this down because like I don't know if I had good points, but I just had good things to say. Compared to now that I'm brain dead because I'm live. I don't feel live. I feel like I'm asleep. Anyway. Take a shot every time I say anyway. Which I say a lot. Every time I watch back a stream, I say like anyway. In my videos I can like edit it out and move it. But on streams I can't. Sorry. I'm trying to think. I had so much to say. Dude, this is actually so annoying. Maybe it'll come to me when we start the video, right? So, here we are. I look like... What's his name? Mandrake? From Powerpuff Girls? No, Dexter's Lab. Holy shit. Let me get your... My what? That's exactly how I feel right now. Let me get your creative juice. Funny, okay. I just feel like let me get your and then it just trails off into nothing. So, Blue Beetle later? Later? Well, yeah, that sounds good. I don't mind watching it tonight, actually. I know Blair can't because she got work tomorrow, but I would love to watch Blue Beetle. I love Blue Beetle. So, I don't want this to get political at all, but sadly everything is political now. Okay, you know what? This thing can just piss off to the side. Everything is sadly political. Even just talking about women's rights is a political thing now, which sounds ridiculous to me. I don't think it's a political thing. Just like how crime shouldn't be a political thing, but sadly it is. I think a lot of politics use specific crimes to minimize the effects. The words are not wording today. It's okay, so I kept repeating this sentence over and over again, but personally alpha and beta like mean nothing to me. It's just like how zodiac signs mean nothing to me. A lot of people on Twitter go like, this is zodiac signs for men, trying to decide whether or not they're alpha or beta. This is zodiac signs and personality types for men. You know, finding out whether or not they're alpha, beta, omega, or sigma, whatever, what have you. This is what that is. If you don't believe in zodiac signs, then you shouldn't be believing in this BS either. Sorry, I'm trying to censor myself, but also talk. So, and I want to speak about, I know we didn't get into the video yet, but I want to talk about like masculinity and femininity. And I know that there are certain traits that people can display, and it has more of a feminine energy or a masculine energy. But at the same time, it's not necessary. Maybe I've been programmed by the Matrix to think that, oh, this kind of energy is masculine energy and that kind of energy is feminine energy. What's feminine energy? Is it cat energy? Is cat energy feminine energy? Like, I sound so stupid right now saying that cat energy is feminine energy. A lot of people go like, oh, feminine energy is just being lazy. If that's the case, then most guys I know sorry, I'm stuttering because I'm like, oh, I don't want to like expose everyone, but most guys I know are like quote unquote lazy. Like a lot of people just want to chill, man. A lot of people just want to chill and enjoy whatever life throws at them. Not enjoy, but like just go with the flow. Like people think that's feminine energy. Masculine energy is when you take what life throws at you and throw it back at it. Does that make sense? Also, cat energy versus dog energy, they both have very similar animal energies. Like, shit doesn't make sense, dog. You're on to something, sis. It was a Matrix attack, by the way. But don't worry, nothing to fear. Top G Tate is on his way. Is he on his way? Is he, I thought he was on house arrest. BRB. Oh no, Sarah, I was just about to start the video. Okay, since Sarah said BRB, let's just continue talking about this, I guess. How I lose my train of thought. But yeah, like it's like how I don't believe really in gender roles. Personally, I prefer panda energy. So true. Panda energy, so real. Alhamdulillah. Ooh, sorry. Thank you. But yeah, they don't care about anything but food, but sleeping, but food, sleeping, eating, and shitting. Yeah, that's babies. That's what babies do. Thank you. I already said thank you. Saha. Oh, thank you. Ala albak. Sleeping, eating, and shitting. That's literally what babies do. And babies, they have feminine energy because they're submissive. It's like, you know that whole meme that's like, oh, fellas, is it gay to kiss your girlfriend? Or is it gay that you're in love with your girlfriend? It's like, it's a submissive thing to do. So it's feminine energy, just like how caring about someone is feminine energy or loving someone is feminine energy. Like, it's so, it just sounds so ridiculous. So I'm not allowed to care about someone or love them or give them advice because it's feminine. And if I do any of that, am I just automatically a beta? I don't know if they talk about this in this video itself, but it's just things that I was thinking about earlier when it comes to alpha versus beta, which are things I don't really believe in. This shit don't exist, dog. Okay. Legends say Andrew Tate came out of the womb with a beard. With a beard, cigar, and sunglasses. That's true. I was there, actually. I was there at his birth. That's all I can say. Everything else is confidential. I'm sorry. That was the last Tate comment. No worries. No worries. Okay, so this music, I'm gonna have to mute it. And we'll get to watching this video. Where is Sarah? I don't know. Maybe she went to get food. Oh, should I wait a bit longer for Sarah to come back? I'll wait. Ooh, okay. I can hear the music now. Pinky promise. Pinky promise. No worries. Dog, why am I so sleepy? Okay, this video ends in an hour. And this video that we're watching is an hour. We're not gonna make it, folks. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it to the end, but that's fine. Maybe I'll do a part 2 next week, or you guys can tell me, or you, Chris, since you're here, you can tell me what to react to next week. Last week or the week before that, Kenneth recommended a video for me to watch, but then he disappeared from chat. I don't even think he saw how I reacted. But also that topic is pretty controversial in this country, so I don't think I'll bring up that topic ever again. Have you heard about the guy in Japan, Johnny Somali? How he got kicked out? Yeah. If that's the guy you're talking about. Which is good. Finally he got kicked out. The thing is, I'm like, oh, Somali, like, if he is actually Somali and that's just not his last name, like that's just not his last name, then I'm like, oh, come on dude, you're better than this. But also he's a streamer, so he's really not better than this. Justice, am I right? Yes, exactly. But it took them so long to get him out of that country. My god, he was going around just being such an asshole to everyone. Why did it take them that long to get him out of there? But it's okay. The law works in mysterious ways. The law works What did I say? The law works in mysterious ways, and it does take time sometimes. So are we waiting for Sada? Chris, how's uni? How's One Piece? Mocha, I'm assuming Mocha in One Piece is like in one episode only, right? I recommend something fire. What an honor to be a part of Starbucks that is your stream playlist. Thank you. Also, is it? I can barely hear the music actually. Is this the music they play in Starbucks? No, she's part of like an arc. Oh, is she? Okay. Welcome back, Sarah. Okay, now that you're here, we can watch the video together. Try not to get triggered edition. I won't get triggered. I know that sudden that sudden break in my voice is very not convincing that I won't get triggered, but I won't. We're here to discuss and talk about these things like normal, civilized people, okay? So, I want to get away from this gender issue, dude. I'm so sick of it. But, 'tis is my grave, and I must make my bed. What? I don't even know what is the sentence anymore. What is the phrase? What is the popular saying? She's revealed to be both kidnapped and drugged over the course of months. You're making that up. You are making that up. Okay, let's go. Who? Mocha, the small girl from One
Step
Piece.
forward if you agree with the prompt.
Okay.
Men are designed to want to sleep with multiple women.
Oh, we are getting right into it. Getting right into it. Also, did you hear it? Is the volume of the video loud enough? So, naturally, I disagree. As a man, I will respond as well. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm not a man, so I don't really understand. I know that men have differently wired brains, but I will say that there are a lot of monogamous men that know not to cheat, are designed to want to sleep with. I know a lot of my ex actually. He was a very monogamous guy, and he was not really interested in being with other women or even talking to other women. So, this is anecdotal. This is just a personal experience. I can't speak on the majority. And I don't know what majority of people will say. I think the betas will disagree. So I'll probably agree with whatever the betas have to say. Maybe the alphas will agree because, a lot of the red pill culture and a lot of the alpha culture will go like, yeah, you're, like I said last stream, right? Like, I'm allowed to cheat on my wife or my significant other, but they are not. It's because I am a man, and for us, sex is like different. Sex is not an emotional thing. It's not a cheating thing. Sex is just sex, it's just a physical activity. That's why we're allowed to do it and women aren't. Meanwhile, I know a lot of women just have sex for fun as well. No emotions attached, So as from a woman's perspective, women can also sleep or want to sleep with a lot of people. And like when you think of when a lot of guys go like, "Oh, why do women cheat?" Maybe they are designed to want to sleep with multiple men. It's blasting. The volume on the video is good. Okay. Where are the omegas though? The omegas are all alone. Aren't like omegas lonely people or lonely wolves? Yes, we are designed to sleep with multiple people, but when we find the one, we stay loyal. At least that's a deal. Beta male here. Hi. Oh my god, Saeed. Hi, long time no see, long time no talk. Holy shit. Do you have those girls' numbers? Asking for my alpha friend. Which girls? Oh, the girls that that don't mind sleeping with everyone and have no emotions involved. Maybe I know one. Are you the alpha friend? Asking for my alpha. Nice. Also, oh my god, long time no see, Saeed. Oh shit, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. You came at a bad day, dude. Voila. Not that it's a bad day, but like I'm very tired and sleepy, and also chat is a bit sleepy as well. Like last week it was poppin', but I think it maybe because it's Friday. I should have streamed maybe yesterday actually, or on Tuesday. Okay, anyway. Perhaps. Whoa, my forehead looks huge. Chris Red. Okay. So, as Chris said, I understand that points of view, but a lot of alphas will rebuke that. They will say, yeah, okay, sure, I will become monogamous, but if I cheat, you gotta expect it because I'm a man. A lot of alphas will disagree and say like, you know, like they are open to polyamory, but one-sided polyamory. Like they're allowed to have multiple partners, you know, just like in religion or whatever. Like in certain religions, the husband can have up to God knows how many wives, and you know the wife will just sit there twiddling her thumbs and her fingers. Like I disagree with that. You know, like I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm neutral. There are points that I will disagree with. Holy shit. There are points that I will disagree with. That's it. There are points that I will disagree with. Dude, I should have written down the points that I wanted to say before I went live, for reals. Hi, it's been about 20 years, lol, but hi, it's been a bad day for me too, so I'm matching the energy. So true. It's okay, we're all here together to just feel tired and talk. Like, I feel like my words are super slow. Like, I'm usually very slow when I talk. Or I feel like I'm pretty slow when I talk, which is why last week I tried to like speed up my words. But yeah, it's a slow day. It's a slow day. Even the minutes are going by pretty slow from what I've seen. Chat is EP for real. Are you guys comfortable? Do you guys have blankets? And did you get a hot chocolate like Sneeko? Actually, Sneeko, I'm gonna give him a pass because he's 20, you know. Like Sneeko became famous when he was like 17 or 16 or something. Like he's a child. I don't really care. But he does have so much growing up to do. Also, Sneeko isn't a cuck. From what I recall, like he went to a swingers party once. Not defending Sneeko, just bringing out what do you call it? Just bringing out the quote unquote facts. Like him and his girlfriend, they went to a swingers party. Then he witnessed his girlfriend having sex with another guy. And then he didn't like it. So yeah, obviously polyamory is not for him. Maybe for himself, sure, but not for the girl, I guess. I don't know. It's a live stream, so I can't put you on 1.25. I'm so sorry. I'll try to speed things up. Don't worry. The 1-2 speed, always at 2 times for me. For real? What do you mean? I watch everything at 0 speed. 1 speed. Default speed. I watch everything at default. Look at the 3 alphas coming forward. Oh. Let's see and disagree. This is the guy I was talking about. He was on the whatever.
Yeah, I would
podcast.
say I definitely agree that
I don't like
men,
that guy.
You know, want to sleep with multiple women. I think it's natural because
mm.
one of the things is because we have so much sperm that we produce so much sperm, and that
Wait, you guys can hear, right? Okay.
makes us want to repopulate the earth basically, and so a lot of times.
And I feel like a lot of their arguments, a lot of arguments in general when it comes to, alpha, beta, men versus women, a lot of them just go out the window when a certain community gets involved. And since some of us are part of that community, we will naturally disagree with this type of talking points, I watch some of YouTube videos at 2 times speed because of almost low attention. Oh my god! No, that is definitely low attention span. I'm sorry, I can't relate. I wish I could, but usually I watch something at 2 times speed if I'm super sleepy and I just want to finish the video really fast. So I'm like, okay, can we just please speed it up? Or if the person talking is like super, super, super slow, then I'm like, okay, I gotta speed it up, please. Like, remember that Across the Spider-Verse theory video we watched? Oh my god, he was talking so slow. Me and Blair, we had to watch it at like 2 times speed. Sneako's a grifter who would exploit anything for money and fame. Yes, pretty much. Even if he's 20, he's not allergic to accountability, and overall, he's not a real person. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Like, I'm just saying, like, I would excuse the stupid shit he's said, but not the stupid shit he's done. Obviously, the things that he's done that actually harmed other people, but also the things he said has also harmed a lot of guys, like a lot of kids. You've seen the clip. I'm pretty sure you've seen the clip where he meets his fans, and his fans say the wildest shit, and he's like, Pikachu shocked face. It's like, you cannot be seriously shocked, right? When you've built this kind of persona for yourself, and you've built this reputation for yourself for hating women, hating people in the community, hating literally everything, and, you know, just sucking yourself off. You can't expect that your fans would be any better than the things that you have to say, right? Wait, is he 25? Wait, I actually don't know. I thought Sneeko was super small. Like, I thought he was born in 2002. Sneeko age. Oh, I don't want to spread misinformation. He's 1998. Oh my god, same age as me. No, I'm not 25. I'm actually much younger than that. We have the same birthday. September 8th. Oh, Sarah, he's 10 days before you. He's a collective fever dream, true. Blair, cute name. He's like 25. Yes, he is 25. Sorry. My bad. I thought he was like 20. I think because when he was becoming popular, he was like around 18. So I think my mind just got stuck in that moment in time, you know what I mean? That he's 18. So these years have been passing, and I'm just thinking, oh yeah, he's like 20 now. But no, he's 25, my bad. That's not a real clip. It's a magazines. Dog. Okay. He was an adult even back in 2018. I used to like his vid, low-key sad. Right? I never watched his videos, but is it the ones where he goes around, or like he sits in a metro station or train station and like talks to people? That's like interesting. It's interesting to see that, because, you know, we hear what other people have to say and stuff. People are entitled to their own opinions. But then, I don't know what happened. As you said, he's a grifter. He just jumps onto whatever is popular. Like, I don't know what's his next thing, what he's gonna jump on next. Someone said FoozyTube. I don't know. Because FoozyTube, you know, he's kind of going crazy right now. So, okay, where am I? So this guy, the guy was saying like, oh, we need to sleep with a lot of women because we need to spread our seed. Bitch, shut the hell up. I cannot take that argumentation, that point seriously. Go spread my seed. Oh my god. Jesus. Such a pause. Seriously, shut I can't. I find that like an excuse. People are, in fact, entitled to have their own opinion unless they're wrong. No, even if they're wrong, they're entitled to it, I guess. You know, like, the thing is, you can only prove someone wrong by using facts and statistics, right? But a lot of people will still try to deny what you are saying based on their anecdotal and their personal experience. Just like what I'm doing here now. Because I, personally, don't believe that men are designed to want to sleep with multiple women. I think there's a lot more to men. I think men are not just 2D characters that have one goal in life and that's it. Men are like 3D, well-rounded people. Obviously not all. We have proof of that. Obviously not all. But a lot of them, they're more than just their dicks. Okay? That's what I'm gonna say. They're more than just that. Can we not infantilize men? I don't want to use infantilize, that's the wrong word, but a word similar to infantilize. Like, we're just minimizing them to one thing, and I don't agree. Those were entertaining because he didn't give his opinion. But the public's, plus the cinematography and monologues in his vlogs was ahead of his time. Right? Well, I'm not saying right because I know. I'm saying, like, I've seen a few clips, and I know that his editing back then was really, really good. I believe that his editing was incredible. Even now, when I look back at those videos, I'm like, damn, how the hell does he edit like that? Like, I want to learn. But that's interesting. I didn't know that he doesn't give his own opinion. That is interesting. Is that allowed? Can we do that here in the UAE? I think it'll make a interesting series, right? But I don't think it's allowed here. That's interesting. Stealing Suniko's idea. Whoop. Facts are just widespread opinions. Are they? Are they just widespread opinions? What do you mean? What do you mean they're just widespread opinions? I feel like facts, like it's backed by science and data and this type of shit, you know? Facts are... okay. I'll gonna move on from that. The infantilization of men. Calling Ken from Barbie baby girl. Baby girl is too nice of a word to use on, like, the infantilized men, you know? Why he changed so much. I don't know, really. He was young, from what I remember. Especially when you're around the ages of 17 to 22. I feel like around those ages, your brain is like Indomie. You know what I mean? So I think that's what happened to him, and now he's just terrible. Just became a terrible. Wallah, this whole time I thought he was a kid, dude. I thought, oh, it's my alarm. Okay, bye. I'm kidding. It's actually time for me to stand up. Stand up! But, okay. This whole time I thought he was a kid. Even though I've checked for his age a lot of times. Okay. People do go around in UAE to take people's opinions for TikToks these days, and there are some good vids. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's go. I would love Indomie right now. Thanks, Mocha and Sneako's brain. I'll have this debate with you IRL because I can't type. But we are discussing this. What are we discussing? Which part are we discussing? Also, I wanted to eat Indomie as well. Dry Indomie. Sorry. Okay, let's continue the video, shall we? Mi goreng. I like basic chicken.
So what happens is I think that society is telling men not to do that for whatever reason. You know what I mean? And some guys fall into that. But I definitely believe that, you know, men actually want to be with multiple women because it's just a natural thing in us.
Actually, I think what he's saying, I think a lot of the time, you can be in a polyamorous relationship. And like I said, some religions accept that a man can be with multiple women. Like, you can do that. I think even in the US, where they are right now, they can do that. There are polyamorous, but I think a lot of the time when people want polyamory or to be in a polyamorous relationship, they just want a one-sided polyamorous relationship rather than a double-sided. You know, they don't want why they pick people with exactly so true. The alphas have this look, I swear. It's like they were typecasting, you know what I mean? Like, oh, for betas we need to find men who look ibsar kif, and then we need the alphas to look like they are the manliest men, that they were born out of the womb with muscles and really exceptional bone structure. It's like, okay, because the alphas are confident men. True. Betas are confident too. Am I team beta? Yeah, obviously I'm team beta. Duh. But like a lot of the alphas, they have good points. Let's continue the video. But yeah, like what this guy is saying, a lot of religions, even a lot of cultures, to this day, 2023, they practice this thing where they can marry more than one woman. As long as the man has enough finances to provide for those women as well, and to provide for those families as well that he is having. Like this guy is talking about, oh, I want to spread my seed. Okay, are you ready to support 50 other families? Are you ready for that? Or, I don't. The betas they pick for vids look like they review podcasts. No, wait, there's one beta in this video that's like, he looks like a Chad, okay? So, podcast, revise for a living. Can you even review podcasts? Is that an occupation? I'll do it.
This is why you hear all the time,
I'll do it.
You know, men always cheating and guys feel like they, you know, trying to hide the cheating and everything like that. And if it was natural for them to just want to be with that one woman, then cheating wouldn't even be an issue.
Okay, so his point, but if a woman said this, then what? Then automatically, oh, she's for the streets. Make it make sense. Like, if just say you want to fuck around. Just say that. It's not really something that you need to justify by saying, oh, men are designed to sleep with multiple women. No, you're not necessarily. I think it depends really on your brain function as well. You know, if you're a healthy, neurotypical type of person, sure, maybe, and maybe if you have a high libido, sure, you can go around, have sex with everyone, whatever. And if you think that if you'll get bored by one woman, just be in a polyamorous relationship where you also accept the woman to fuck around, or just never get married. Never have a family. Even though alpha males, they're pushing for this narrative that people need to go back to the 50s where women were having kids and having families and taking care of the kids, and the men have to go out and work. Like, a lot of their points are so contradictory. You know, he's for the streets. He is for the streets. Yeah, clearly he's for the streets. Look at what he's arguing. Like, yeah, it's in my nature to fuck around. No, it's not. It's like when people say, yeah, I'm a Gemini, so obviously I'm gonna cheat on you because, you know, Gemini, 2 personalities. What can I say? Like, this is the exact same this is the exact same argument. Like, these guys will make fun of girls for, you know, believing zodiac signs or stuff like that, or make fun of anyone for believing in zodiac signs, stuff like that. And they say some stupid shit like this, like, this is not an alpha male trait. Okay, it's not even something to brag about, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, because, you know, I'm not into polygamy or polyamory. I'm a very monogamous type of person. So, you know, you're free to do that. You're free to do that. There's something called Red Bar, a radio host / channel turned into podcast critic the past 5 years. Interesting. And comedian podcasters actually fear him because his platform used to be big. Interesting. Oh, I'll check that out after I'm done with stream and when I'm in my pajamas and when I can chill. Actually, I'm gonna watch Blue Beetle. Sada? Blue Beetle? But that's interesting. Podcasts, I feel like it does need critics. Like, everything has a critic, right? Like how me reacting to this, I'm not exactly a critic, but I'm, you know, a commentary channel where I talk shit about these people. So that's interesting. But everything has a critic, so it makes sense for podcasts to have one. I'll check that out. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
Also, what's his excuse for when women cheat? That cheats for the streets, that's it? Like, the men, they justify it by saying, oh, you know, I have a lot of seed to spread. So the woman that you cheat on... Wait, the woman that you cheat with... Wait, how do I phrase this sentence? You're a man, you have a lady, then you cheat on this lady with another woman. Are you ready for the responsibility of becoming a father to that woman's children? The one that you cheat with? That's what I'm trying to get across. Blue Beetle was surprisingly good. Yes, it is. Well, I haven't seen it, but I saw the ad and I'm like, shit, dude, this looks amazing. And I'm a sucker for DC films. Okay, I wouldn't say a sucker. Okay, I'm overselling it. But I saw the ad and I'm like, oh shit, that looks cool. So I really hope I like it. Like, even the goofy films, like Aquaman and stuff like I like it because they're goofy as hell. And, you know, they're fun. They're just fun. I like to have a good time, you know. Okay, so, yeah. The guy who wants to go around and spread his seed everywhere, is he ready to take on the responsibility of spreading his seed everywhere? Like the way I talk about it, it feels like I'm talking about Poland. Jeez! Okay. Actually hated the trailer and loved the movie. Really? Okay. Well, I hope I don't feel the opposite way. Because, you know, I love the trailer. I hope I don't hate the movie.
Yeah, I think for the way we were cultured, I agree with that. But also, just through human history, right? For survival, maybe this is old school thinking, but it's just like, for survival, you need to have lots of kids. So someone's pregnant, how do you keep multiplying? You just, more women, right?
Okay, that's fine, as long as you are ready to, you know, take responsibility of your other families. Like, a lot of guys will go like, yeah, I want to sleep with XYZ women, say 5 women, and I want to have a lot more families because, I don't know, is my hair being weird? Sorry. I love Spy Kids. Wait, Blue Beetle felt like Spy Kids for adults. Ooh! I'm so excited now to watch it. Okay, let me just get on with the video because I literally have to end stream as soon as Blair comes home. So, sure, I guess. Let me think, guys. Hold on, let me think. It makes sense, yeah, of course. You know, as long as you're ready to bear the responsibility. Like, a lot of these guys will bring up people. Your hair looks nice, don't worry. Okay, thank you. I really need to shower. TMI. Okay. So a lot of people, like these guys, will bring up history. Like, oh, in history, you know, men always had more than one wife, blah, 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 to repopulate the earth. I don't think we're anywhere near extinction, by the way. I don't think the human race is dying. We have 8 billion people on the planet. And now, with the new generation, Gen Z, they don't even want to have kids, dog. They don't... The women, the men, none of us want kids, dude. We just want to enjoy our lives. We just want to live, dude. We want to get a good education. Okay, maybe there are some people out there that do want to have kids and stuff. That's fine, let them do it. You know, if they're willing. Like, no one I know wants kids. Exactly. Hello? I feel like the people that I know that do have kids are millennials. They're all born like early 90s, late 80s, you know? But people that I know that are younger than me, even the couples that I know that have been together for over 5 years, when we bring up the topic of kids, they're like, I don't know. What if I ask them, what if we get into this conversation, me and my couple friends, and I go like, aren't you worried about the population of the earth? Don't you want to contribute to the population? Or hey you, man in the relationship, don't you want to expand your lineage or whatever? Like, I would understand wanting to have my kids take my family name. I understand that. Like, you know, it sounds cool in a fantasy novel type of way. Like, if my kids have my last name, amazing. I want that, actually. So I was actually asking if I could have a kid on my own. Like, if I could get a sperm donor and then give birth to the kid, and then I would raise it. It would have my last name. Then when I got feedback on that, the feedback was, no, actually, you have to get the man's last name and have that as the kid's last name. And I was like, what? So I guess I understand that desire to want to, you know, what the fuck? To want to? What's the word? I want to say multiply. Okay, there. Multiply. To want to multiply your lineage, you know? I understand that. But also, okay. When I was watching Good Omens, when we were watching Good Omens, literally, when we were watching Good Omens, and then, you know, we stumbled upon the story of Job, Ayub in the Quran, and then Aziraphale was like, oh, you want his wife to have 7 more kids? Do you know what childbirth is like? Totally off topic. Let's go back to the video. My friend got married and he wants a kid, but I told him he's not allowed until I finish with raising him first. That's actually so true. I think, Saeed, you're like around my age, right? But a friend of mine, I met her when I was working before I quit my job to try and pursue this channel. But my friend, she's only like a year older than me, which makes her, you know, 22. She's 22. But like, she has the mind of a child. People, especially now, you know, that's why a lot of people say like, oh, I'm only a 22-year-old teenager. Because our minds are so different compared to like the millennials or like the baby boomers' minds, you know? I don't know what that says about us or our generation. Are we doomed? I don't know. 96. Oh, very cute. You know what? Let me just continue the video. I feel like I'm monologuing everywhere.
Not saying it's right or wrong, but it's just kind of the way. I think women even cheat too. It's like 50-50.
Yeah, I think women also want to do their thing, you know what I'm saying, in some situations, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I don't think it's just men. I think it's a natural, like I feel like because that desire is there, it's a natural thing for, you know, if we're talking specifically men, that desire to want to do it is natural in us, so then therefore you're going to want to do it. So I don't think it's a natural thing to just be with this one woman, but at the same time, when I'm with this one woman, I only want to stay with her. It's almost like I'm lying to myself if I...
So he's saying men are naturally polyamorous, right? It's in their nature to be polyamorous. God forbid there's a man out there that just wants to be with one woman. Because there are. I believe that. Anecdotal, sure. Based on personal bias, sure. But I think there are guys out there that just want to be with one woman, and that's their choice. Are you lying to yourselves? Guys, when you're in a monogamous relationship, are you lying to yourselves? Do you actually want to cheat on your significant other? I want to say, I want to bring in the community for this, because, you know, the community, aside from trans, obviously, the community is made up of cis men, cis women. So, if you're a cis man, but you are in the G part of the community, does this also apply to you? How many... Or should I just stop this here before I get booted out of the country? There are many monogamous men. We just have not met them, I think. Guy with the suit looks looks very perfume ad. So true. He's the one who was on the whatever podcast. I think his takes are decent. He says some things, I think, that are good. Not good, but they're okay. They're not like so stupid and ridiculous, you know. But also he's sitting here. So, like, he was on that podcast, on the whatever podcast, and a woman asked him, so you, as a man, isn't it in your, like, your pride, or it's in your nature to be disciplined, to, you know, have that masculine energy that they always talk about, you know, to James Turner, okay, sorry, to, I lost track, but she was asking him, so you have control over yourself, you have control over your finances, you are prideful in the fact that you can control yourself from doing all these pointless things that women tend to do, like spending a lot of money on clothes or shopping or whatever. But when it comes to your sex life, why do you not have the self-control to stick to one woman? Then he's like, I'm not wired that way. And it's like, okay, you are for the streets. But that was like a really nice clip of, I think Destiny also saw it. And Destiny, as much as I love him, he's like a polyamorous dude. But also his wife is polyamorous. Like, they're both polyamorous. So that's okay with me. As long as it's equal ground. Why is it so difficult to stick to one woman? Not all. I don't think all men are like this. That's why I'm saying I don't want to quote unquote infantilize men to reduce them to only their sex drive or their libido. And I'm saying, like, men are much more than that. But also at the same time, men will come up to me and say, well, no, they're not actually. So there are men who fight for this, who fight for, you know, fight for their rights. I don't know if the rights is the right word, but they fight to be seen as human beings and not just oh my god, totally different rabbit hole. Reminds me of when I wrote on the Emirati subreddit that I don't feel attracted to women by looks alone. Plus, I can have a female friend without wanting to smash. I got downvoted. No way, dude. It's so crazy to me that you'd get downvoted. Because it's crazy to me if men can't have female friends and be platonic with them. Saeed, you're actually the only... Should I call you Saeed? What should I call you? I don't... If you don't... I-crimi. Am I saying that right? But, like, what you, in my opinion, maybe because I'm a beta, or I'm a liberal, or a lefty, or whatever, but what you are saying makes sense to me. But I feel like if you say it to, as you said, more conservative type of people that live here, Arabs, I guess, they'll be like, okay, that's weird. But it's not weird. What's weird if you can't see... Oh my god, what's happening? I'm dropping. Okay. Shit, I thought I dropped some frames. What's weird is not being able to see the opposite sex as, you know, nothing more than a sex object or, you know, something to romance. So I mostly agree with you. I can't believe you wrote downvoted. Oh, what is it coming to? I feel like you are of higher intelligence. I guess, compared to most of the people that downvoted you, I guess.
Just want to be with her, you know what I mean?
Sorry,
Yeah, I mean, that makes
a lot of
perfect
tangents.
sense.
Let's go
But
ahead.
the question is that the end point? Is being with multiple women the end point? I'm of the firm belief that it is important to position yourself as a man to have the capacity to be with as many women as you possibly can, and position yourself in a way where you understand female nature and you maximize your potential as a man. And that's
Wasn't
where
he standing back there? God, I was happy that there was one alpha man that didn't agree with this, but then he came here and he sat down.
I don't necessarily agree that just because there's a deeper desire to continue to do it means it's going to be the most optimal thing for you and your own ability to thrive at the highest level and connect with God here on earth.
I was taught not to be with multiple women.
Well, the thing is, just to counter his point, I know that's your name, but I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should say it because, you know, I'm on stream. Who knows how big I'll get? Like, but like, if you didn't want your name to be like out there, so I can just say Ikari, or I'll just say Said. Okay, so his point. What was his point? I'm lost now, dude. Oh yeah, like his what he is saying. Man, I can't relate. I'm part of the community. Oh my god, no, I'm not. I'm kidding. But what he's saying is like, oh, sacrifices, blah blah blah. But like I said, like there are religions and cultures that support this. So if he, as a man, wants to move abroad and marry multiple women, you know, within keeping in mind that he can provide for his other families, he's free to do that. But when it comes to like casual sex, I don't think so. I don't know how many women would be okay with that. Maybe there are women out there that would be okay with that. I know I'm a feminist, but I don't think those women really respect themselves if they're okay with their husband cheating on them. Like, I'm sorry. Hot take. Okay.
Right? But it's like, especially, I mean, here's the thing, especially when you're in a relationship, right? It's like, it's better to grow together with somebody than multiple people, which I totally agree. But I think in the dating terms, it's like, there's nothing wrong with being multiple women. Because I think that's just dating. It's experimenting, it's finding other people. But are we naturally made to just always be with one person? It's like, if that were true, then these first thoughts of being with another woman, even though I'm in a committed relationship, would never occur. But it comes
I'm
up
so
once,
sorry
right?
for your girlfriend. I hope she never sees this video.
Wow. But it doesn't mean I'm acting upon it.
Okay.
So,
And you
are
might
Yes,
be being generous
yeah,
about
I
saying
mean,
once in a
that's-
while. Probably
that's
goes
not-
up quite a bit.
it depends what kind
I
of
think that's a
relationship
good
you're in.
point.
Like,
You know, your thoughts are not necessarily your actions. You can think about a lot of different things, and as long as you don't act upon those things, it's not bad. But God, this is why I don't like relationships, dude. Like, if I imagine my significant other thinking about another person sexually or romantically, I want to throw up, literally. I'm like, oh God, okay, if you think that, then just don't be with me. But you know, as again, which is weird. It's a weird thing. Maybe it's just a weird me thing. Ugh, I don't like it. I mean, I don't know. You can control your thoughts, you know. Just like how I get so blood boiling. Yeah, dude, because like it's so it's so cringe, okay? It's so cringe. You can control your thoughts. Yes, I will say you can control your thoughts. You can't control your dreams. I understand that. Your dreams, you know, they're whatever. But your thoughts, you know, you can control them. Like, you know, when before going to sleep, and then I get these weird thoughts, and then I start imagining demons and monsters and all these things that would keep me up at night. I try to stop that from happening. Okay, wait, so this video reminds me of the movie Jaws. I see no chinless betas. Oh shit. A moment of silence. Sorry. You make complete sense. That's why I don't think everything should be said out loud, even if it happens. Yeah, true. It can get to the point of being like / an emotional affair. I mean, it's not necessarily an emotional affair. It depends on what exactly they're thinking, right? Because men and women, they are wired differently. Like mentally, if you date someone, a man who is like ace or arrow, then sure. You know, I feel like they have more things to focus on. But if you date a normal hetero man who is very neurotypical, then I feel like they would agree with what these alphas are saying. It's not necessarily... I'm trying to think of it. I don't know. Like, remember there was that Pokimane thing? Not Pokimane. It was Pokimane, right? Sorry. It was this streamer deep faked a bunch of porn videos. Should I say porn? Corn videos? A bunch of corn videos. And they deep faked Pokimane onto the heads of those corn videos. And he would do stuff to himself while watching those videos. And he knows Pokimane. Okay, so this comes down to whether or not they know the woman. Is it cheat? Like, it's like that point that I asked a couple days ago. Is watching porn cheating? A lot of people have different opinions on this. I am not gonna say mine. I don't even know where I went.
Yes, or how good of a day it is, right? Like, but I would say for me, if it was totally natural, even though I was nurtured into only being with one woman, that these thoughts wouldn't occur then.
Right, and the thing with me, I'm non-monogamous, so I have a wife, I have a girlfriend, and I still, from time to time hook up with other girls. You know what I mean? And the thing is, it feels regular to me. It doesn't feel like I'm trying to do it or doing it because I'm forcing myself. It just feels just natural, like it's something I want to do. You know what I mean? And so to not do it feels unnatural. You might just want this one woman for a relationship. I can understand that. But sexually, though, I think it's all BS.
Yeah, I agree. I think a man can absolutely be head over heels in love with a woman and still sleep with other women and it not mean anything to him.
Right.
And I think all men have the proclivity to want to sleep with other women.
I don't
now,
agree,
whether
but-
they're able to speak to that and actually act on that or not, or if they've been able to, like you said, like religiously find a way to work around it. And I think religion has been great for that, because if it weren't for religion, we probably would not have society.
Okay. So what if it was the other way around? I always want to ask, what if it was the other way around? Because, a lot of women probably think the way he thinks as well. I don't know. Just thinking about things going the other way. Dude, why do I look like that? I look like an egg. Okay, sorry. But like, I can't even make the argument, what if it was the other way around? Obviously, these men don't care for women that way, or wouldn't allow their women to sleep with other men, I don't think. Which, as a woman, is kind of a shame. An emotional affair is more so going to someone else for things should confide, your SO with. Or it can be feeling something for a supposed platonic friend, but not distancing yourself. Yep, that is an emotional affair. When you feel more comfortable around your quote-unquote platonic friend, so you just gravitate towards them more compared to how you are with your significant other. Dude, I need my bangs. Okay.
But I think what's most important to identify is that a man should create choice in his life.
Yes.
And if you have choice, you should be able to do as you wish, particularly like in your case, like in my case, if there's no deceit.
Exactly.
It's the lying. That, in my opinion, is actually the overall problem when guys, tend to go outside of a relationship. They lie to the woman.
Right.
That's the problem.
Okay,
So
so
when
what if you do sleep with other women and you tell your significant other that you want to sleep with other women, that you want this to be a quote-unquote open relationship, not really open, and they don't agree, you just break up or get a divorce? Is that the case?
Was growing up, I was under the belief of just being with one woman, right? Like, I was a virgin for a very long time. Then one girl broke my heart. So that
Dog, I'm
caused
sorry,
like a lot
this guy
of
gives me so much beta energy. Like, I know a lot of people, these guys are the alphas, but he just gives me so much beta energy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, because since I have a skewed perception, I guess, the guys that are beta might seem alpha to me. I'm like, yes, that is a real man. Like, a lot of people would say Destiny is definitely a beta because he's in an open relationship. He doesn't mind his wife sleeping with other women, and he sleeps with other women too. He doesn't mind his wife sleeping with other men, etc. Like I said, they're in an open polyamorous relationship, and a lot of people would think that Destiny is quite beta. But for me, I think it's pretty alpha, TBH. I think it's pretty alpha. I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing. You know, I guess what you think is alpha is different to what most people, I guess, think is alpha, or what anyone you know, like even your friend might think alpha is for defines this one certain type of guy, and you would be like, actually no. I think if you cannot control your sexual urges and you just want to sleep around with every woman around you, every woman you see, you fantasize about God knows who and stuff like that, I don't think you're an alpha. I think that's pretty beta behavior. That's pretty lame. You can't fucking control yourself? Please. In my opinion. It's just my opinion.
For a very long time. Then one girl broke my heart. So that caused like a lot of insecurity, resentment towards the other side, right?
Right.
And then
Oh,
I just
incel
became like a man whore for a little bit.
The problem is you have guys who are monogamous,
Let me make
but
this
they're
fast.
monogamous because they're forced to be monogamous. In a way, meaning that they have no choice because they don't have the skill to attract multiple women.
And a lot of times they'll use that as virtue signaling. I would never do such a thing. Well, actually, bro, you can't.
All right. Can the disagree step forward?
Are you guys, are you forced to be monogamous? If you had the choice to be monogamous or polyamorous, which would you choose? Me? I know I'd be monogamous. I'm single. I'll be single. I'll be monogamous on my own. Monogamous with myself.
I remember
Sorry,
when
if
I
it's
would like
too
go on
fast,
tour and
let
things
me
like
know
that.
so that you can let me just make it 1.25. Sorry, repeat, Angela.
I remember when I would like go on tour and things like that.
Sorry, that's funny. I feel like Hassan right now. Look at him get up. Oh, wait, where do I
remember
go?
when I
Oh,
would,
oh,
like, go
okay,
on
I'll just sit. Such a stupid thing to focus on. Just stay there, Mr. Alpha Male. Just sit there. Okay, don't go like, oh, where do I go? Just sit. Just. He's so cute. Oh, where do I sit? Okay, sorry.
Tour and things like that. My friends would always try to encourage me to like hook up with girls that were onto me,
Okay.
but I wasn't really like into it, and it made
This
me
is
feel
the other
like
beta that I said looks like an alpha, you know? Because, you know, it's just because he's buff. Basically, because he's buff. Like, for alphas, it's like, they're buff and wearing a suit. What if there was a beta that came in here and they were buff and they wore a suit as well? And they looked like this guy. You know what I mean? I feel like it's not really a appearance type of thing. Like I said, it's more of a... Fuck off, Instagram. It's more of a personality type of thing. Monogamous, it doesn't appealing to be poly for both sides. Oh! What if you were poly from one side? Like most people. I think most people, like most Muslims, Arabs, they believe in poly from one side. Mostly the men's side. As a woman, I disagree. But it's okay, we can have differing views. It's not like I'm gonna attack you if we have different views. I know a lot of my relatives have that thought process as well. Like, they believe that, yeah, obviously the husband is allowed to have multiple wives, but the wife isn't allowed to have multiple husbands. Duh! And I disagree with them. It's like, okay, I don't agree, but it's fine. Me personally, monogamous. Okay.
weird, like off, like there was something wrong with. And now I'm at a point in my life where I feel like I'm only having sex with multiple women, so I'm not weird, so I'm quote unquote normal. I feel like even when I do
Yeah.
have sex with these random women, it doesn't give me any gratification. And I know that comes with like random sex in the end, but I know in the back of my mind that like I just like simply don't enjoy this. Like I've been with multiple women and I've been with one woman, and being with one woman is just so peaceful. As far as like telling young men that they
Yeah, I was gonna say this as well. Like, it's such a hassle to be with multiple people. It's like, oh, I have to go out and sleep with this person, and then I have to go out tomorrow and sleep with this other person. Ugh. Can I just stay home and watch Netflix with this one person that I kind of like more than the others and enjoy my life? He's dropping bars. He's dropping bars. Oh my god, I almost opened The Sims.
You're
Shit.
born this way and that they should feel this way, it can really not do damage, but just sort of make you second guess things about yourself. Am I normal? Am I weird? Is there something off about me?
Yeah,
Everyone
see,
else around me.
like this person, they're like, I don't want to assume any. Wait, what was their name? Angelo. Their name is Angelo. So I'm gonna say this is a guy. He is male presenting. His pronouns are he, they. So I feel like a lot of people, not just guys, go through this, and I think it's been portrayed a lot in fiction as well, in like you know those romance comedies where the guy is such a playboy, he sleeps around with a lot of women, and then he gets kind of like burnt out from doing that, and he's like, ugh, okay, whatever, and then he still sleeps with a lot of women because he's used to that and it's part of his routine. It's like whatever, so it just becomes a normal part of his life. You know what? I don't know where I'm going with this, but I hope you understand my points. Like in those rom-coms, you know, before he finds the one. Chris disappeared. What happened, Chris? Even if my SO wouldn't mind me being poly, it just sounds like it takes away from my current relationship for me. Yeah, that's how I feel as well. Like, I feel like if I were in a relationship, I would like to be for one person and one person alone. Ooh. Please don't leave after
He's saying that I have to feel this way or I have to do these things, but yet I don't feel the courage
okay,
to do
see, this, what he's saying is mostly like a lot of kids, I don't want to say kids, but a lot of young people are like taught, well, yeah, men should be allowed to do this. It should be normal for men to do this, to sleep around with a lot of women. And then when there are a lot of men that don't feel that way, they're like, okay, maybe I'm mentally ill. Why don't I feel the way most men feel like? Why don't I feel like sleeping with a bunch of women even though I'm in a committed relationship? Why don't I have the feeling to sleep with a lot of other women? This kind of self-doubt, I feel like, comes from younger folks, because I think a lot of older men, no, but then again, look at this panel, these are not young guys, so this kind of self-doubt affects your confidence in a lot of different ways. I wish I knew more people that talk about this kind of stuff IRL, but they don't. But like these expectations, it's like how, okay, let me try to turn this around into a way that I can understand it. Like women, we are taught since we're young to, you know, cook, clean, care for the house, become basically a mother by the age of 5, you know, and look forward to falling in love and raising a family. But then as the kid grows up, they're like, okay, I don't really feel like falling in love with anyone, and I don't feel like I want to do all these things that were taught to me or expected of me or that all the girls around me are doing. So am I okay or am I mentally ill? Guys, maybe I need to see a therapist because I don't feel like getting married or having a family. Which I would not be surprised if a lot of alpha men say, like, women who don't have the desire to become mothers, I wouldn't be surprised if they would call them like mentally ill, actually. You know, but that's just how they believe, I guess.
I would say that's not true, though. I don't think that we should promote men sleep with multiple women.
Yes,
I
okay,
think
thank
that we
you.
should promote choice.
Maybe
what
that's
feels
a
right to you.
decent
So in your particular
opinion
case,
that
I would
he
never
gives,
tell you
and
to
I'm
sleep
like,
with
yeah,
multiple
that's
women.
good.
I think you might be doing the right thing to do exactly what you're doing and not do it, or stop doing it. It's not about pushing it on a young man, but I'll tell you, there's a lot of young men that have a demon inside and maybe are really upset and frustrated with themselves because they feel a certain way. And it's like, oh, I'm coming out the closet, I'm straight, you know, or super straight or too straight or whatever it is. I think that it's really going to be about choice, man. So if me to you, I tell you, if that you don't feel good doing that, man, I wouldn't do it at all.
Yeah, I agree. In your situation, what was happening, and this is what I think a lot of times what happens is you have guys who will have sex with multiple women because they're trying to fill a void.
Yes.
So it shouldn't be about filling a void. It should be about you actually desiring. So you don't desire to do it, so which is why you shouldn't do it. But there are guys who desire to do it, but then they're suppressing their desire, and then it's doing the same thing as you not wanting to do it. Like they feel weird about not doing it, but they want to.
I
Whereas
see
you
where
felt
they're
weird
coming
doing
from.
it, but you didn't want to.
I think it's a society thing, like what you just said.
Well, I know
Who's
that this guy is the top G of this panel in a good way. Like he has incredible points. Like you can tell that he's lived enough to understand these types of things and to understand the nuances. You know what? I might be you know, kind of into this guy because I agree with a lot of what he says, you know, kind of biased. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. I'm biased to agree with him, but maybe if someone more conservative were to watch this video, they would agree with the more alpha male type of side. You know, the betas are more liberal, lefty, etc., etc. I mostly agree with them, obviously. So my opinion on this guy, that he is like, oh, so cool, it's because I'm biased and have similar opinions to his. But he feels so wise, like when you hear him talk. Hold on. Bars at
Doing
Mocha.
it, but they want to. Whereas you felt weird doing it, but you didn't want to.
I think it's a society thing. Like what you just said. Who's making them feel guilty about not doing it? Other men.
Yep.
The reason, I think women and men, the question was, do you feel that men are meant to sleep with multiple women?
Yes.
Or they're just, you know, that's what they do. And I don't think that's true. I think it's a part of your character
Yes,
and which who you are. I
exactly.
do believe.
See,
but if you
he's
say, if you're going to
so
be honest with your
true.
partner, your
He's
partner's
so
into it. But do I believe that we are biologically meant and it's in our head because we have to procreate and this and that? I don't
No.
believe that.
Yeah, I don't
I
believe
believe the
that
reason
either.
we do it
Derek,
a lot
so
is
true.
because it's looked upon as a great thing for men to have multiple women.
Yeah.
Women are ashamed
Yup.
for that.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, actually, this has been something from the beginning of time, quote unquote. I would not even say the beginning of time. I don't really know since when was this social construct made, but you know, men who sleep with a lot of women, they're like chads. Women who sleep with a lot of men are W words and sleuths. Basically, they're sluts and whores. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Bro is spitting, take that beta tag off Jubilee. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Like he feels so like mature. You know what I mean? Maybe again, it's maybe a difference of opinion because I feel like a lot of conservatives would agree with the alpha male panel, but this guy is so real with everything he says. Like, God bless Derek. What was I saying? Yeah, that sluts and whores but men are chads.
Shame, totally. I have one son and two daughters, and I know the difference of how I felt when they were 15 or in their 20s. Now they were 15 versus him having multiple partners or my daughter.
So if I could struck a check for $1 million and never feel that feeling again, I absolutely would. I really, really would. It's something that I really hated myself for, and I felt very apart. I grew up in the South Louisiana. I was in the Bible Belt, and I felt very distant from people around me because I had this urge in me and could not understand why I was so different. Like the biggest self-hate I've ever felt in my life is over this particular subject. I thought I was broken.
He got that dog in him, is what he's saying. He got that dog in him. Very well-rounded. Full stop. Yes, extremely well-rounded. Very good with his thoughts as well. Like, very good at expressing his thoughts.
And I understand you. And me, again, I'm going to come back with, you know, just being around a bit. And me, I'm bisexual. I've always have been. But like you heard me say, I've been married to a woman for 30 years. And I've been committed for 30 years. It doesn't that I don't have that desire. It's my character to say, this is my person, and that's who I want to be with.
So
that's
you're
what
making a character versus is the driver.
I was going to say,
But then that goes back to, oh, we just built that way. Because
Yes, exactly. Because their argument is that we are biologically wired to want to sleep with multiple women. But he's saying, no, you're not biologically wired to do anything. You're not biologically wired to do anything, literally. You just are that way because you are that way. Because you as a person are that way. Okay, I'll not...
if we're just built,
Mr. Peanut Butter. Oh, okay. Because I said he got that dog in him. Okay, it took me a minute. No, Mr. Peanut Butter! Mr. Peanut Butter, stupid idiot. I mean, I love him, but he's such a dumbass when it comes to dating. But yeah, he's saying that he struggled a lot with the desire to have sex with everything and everyone. Like, he's literally American Pie, episode 1. American Pie, part 1. Like, he just has all these sexual urges. And, you know, since he grew up in a very conservative place, very God-fearing place, he felt like that dog in him is wrong. So that's understandable, which is why, okay, sure, I would recommend, as a therapist, money please, I would sure recommend that you do this polyamory thing, you know? I guess if you're, like I said, if your sex drive is like through the roof and you want to just fuck around, go ahead. People do it. And, you know, I don't think he's in a monogamous relationship. I love Native Ray Cyrus. Let's go, Native Ray
built that
Cyrus.
way as men, then there's multiple people that I'm going to want to sleep with.
But I think what I was under the impression with that question was, are we biologically DNA created for that? I say yes, but I loved and I agree with what we're saying here. It's like, but as men, right, in the culture and awareness and being a human being, having a consciousness, choice, language, we can choose not to. We can go against those desires or urges and stuff.
If you feel that desire and you're honest with your partner, I believe that is true. Do I believe that we are biologically meant to, we just biologically want to sleep with more people because we have a penis between our legs and not a vagina? I don't.
Well, let me ask you this, though,
So
because you said you're bisexual. So does
true. You're so right, dude. You're so right. He's so right. I feel like Hassan when I make these, when I pause in the middle and go like, yeah, so true, and then continue playing. God, what is my input to this? Because basically everything he said, so right. What this guy said, as soon as he's like, yeah, we are DNA, it's in our DNA to want to sleep around. Are you sure? Like, I don't.
that
We
means you're
don't
attracted
agree.
to men and women, right? So if you're with a woman, well, aren't you also attracted to men? So wouldn't you want a man and a woman?
No.
So you're just like, I just want one, and that's
I made a commitment. And it's not even like I'm...
But there's no urge to want
There's always
more?
urge.
That's what I'm. That's what we're talking about. What?
I wanted to say you're a female Hassan and you said it at the same time. No! I know that he has a bad reputation. I love Hassan. And I watch his videos, you know, the 2-hour-long videos for fun. But he does have a lot of flaws. I don't want that. I mean, I love him. Yeah, Hassan baby. Me, it is I. But yeah, okay. Let me... I feel complimented, but also unsure. Because I do love Hassan. Also, he's very hot. Oh no. Straight moment. Okay, let me play.
That doesn't mean that I'm biologically...
watched
I think
this as
men
well.
and women both have urges.
Where do you think the urge is coming from, though, if it's not biologically inside of you?
I think the urge comes from... I don't think it's a biological thing. I
Yeah, it's
think
not a biological thing.
Not urge.
Was the urge creates temptation, no?
But is temptation bad? Like you
I
say,
mean-
in a way that's kind of...
It depends on your libido. Everyone has different libido, especially like people with mental illness. Their libido is down underground. You know what I mean? So, but people who are okay, forget about mental illness. Okay, a lot of people have different kinds of libidos. People have high sex drive, low sex drive, etc. That's where the urge and the not impulse. Holy shit. That's where the urge comes from. No, I actually like him, even though he does low-key grift from time. Yup, it's the grifting. And also, there was this recent weird drama going on with H3 and stuff. I'm like, oh shit, dog, what's going on? No. Also, he's not on good terms with Aba, which is disappointing. Yes, dude, Aba and Preach, I love them. I think I share a lot of their views, but a bit more lefty. which is why I also like I watch a lot of Destiny, Ava and Preach and all these guys, but I also can watch Hassan and like I agree with them all, but also there are some things I disagree with, but I am also a fan of all of theirs. Oh, nice, let's go, Saeed. It's not Ava, it's Abba. Okay, sorry, am I Abba and Preach? Sorry, Abba. Sorry for shouting. It's okay. It's okay, I should be corrected. ABBA, oh, like the band. Do you think ABBA likes ABBA the band? I'm gonna shut up. I actually commented on one of their videos and they replied and they pinned it. That was a really long time ago though. It was when the whole Palestine thing was happening. Yikers. Okay, let me continue. Yeah, I think Hassan watched this video as well. Okay.
Like temptation.
I don't think temptation's bad. I don't think it's a thing of... then that goes back to all of us then. All of us are meant to sleep with multiple people. So then that's just a whole different society thing. But it's not just... The question was, as men, are we? And I don't think so.
But regardless, I think it's important to understand. 'Cause I think we are. And if we can come to terms with that, we can begin to move past it if that's what we desire. But if we reject that idea that it's not natural, then we can't move past it if that's something that someone wants to do.
But do you agree it's just men? Do you agree with that statement that it's just
No, I think it's women too.
Okay. That's where I
yeah.
disagree.
Oh no, because we just talking men.
Right.
I agree that it's men and women.
What it sounded like was, and correct me if I'm wrong, people started talking about like infidelity and, you know, telling the truth. And I think like the urges and things are okay until you act upon it. And that's when both adults just have to have a conversation about, you know, this isn't working out for me.
Oh yes, thought versus action. Whoa, guys. Oh shit, okay. Oh my god. I thought the screen froze. Okay, shit.
I still want to, you know, sleep around or whatever you want to call it. It sounds like some people want to have their cake and eat it too, which I don't necessarily agree with. And I think just as long as all parties involved have an understanding of what they're getting into, I don't see the issue.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I could say it any better than he did.
Oh, shit!
That, which I feel like most of us or all of us kind of agree upon that.
He's cute.
In the end, it is a choice that like, if you want to be in a poly like a
He looks
relationship,
like Steven Yeun. Is that racist? Quick, cut that out. No one heard that. Stop.
it's
Okay.
fine as long as there was an agreement. Obviously, don't be in a monogamous relationship and then like single-handedly choose to sleep with another woman without telling your partner. Like that's when like issues arise.
Hi, this is Ragini, the director of this episode. You can now stream your favorite episodes of Middle Ground on Spotify whenever you like. Please like this video
That's
if you
just
enjoy
lying.
watching.
That's basically just lying. No, he does not.
Women.
does he? Oh no! I have been exposed as a racist. No, dude, something about him. Maybe it's the hairline or even the hair itself. They have. You know what? Submissive women are more attractive. Ugh, I hate the first two words. Make me want to gag. You have no idea. You have no idea. It makes me want to gag so hard. Maybe I will be critical on women, for this because even since I was a kid, I'm like ما بحب دلع. Okay, I don't like girls that are like دلوعات or whatever, and like the whole e-girl thing. I don't know, not for me. I don't like to infantilize. It's their choice. Okay, whatever. It's up to them. خلاص. Okay, that's it. That's all I will say. I'll not say anything against them. Feminism. I'm not gonna support their choices, but I might criticize them. I don't like that. Okay. Also, I think I'm gonna end stream. I'm so sorry, guys. I just talked shit throughout this whole stream, because we still have a long way to go. I was thinking of maybe just filming a video where I write down points and react to this, or I can stream again next week and we'll continue the video. Let me know. Oh, let me see if I can make a poll. Poll. Dog, can I not poll? Engage. Oh, there we go. Nice. Blair is not home yet. Oh, okay. Okay, but I'll just make this poll anyway. What should I do? Continue video live next week. Film video commentary for this film video commentary. Okay, what should I do with this Jubilee commentary? I'm not gonna call it reaction. You think I'm dumb? Okay. Continue with a film. What? With film video? Oh, sorry. With a video. Sorry. I'm engaging with my viewers. Continue video next week. Oh, video live next week. Continue video commentary. Do you watch Turkey Tom? Said? I mean, Turkey Tom recently joined in with ABBA and Destiny. I'm assuming you watch Destiny as well. Destiny and ABBA are pretty close, I guess. Yeah, okay. I didn't put a timer for this. Okay, I can just end it whenever. Okay, guys, please vote on the poll. If you can see it. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see the poll? Guys, I polled. It's not shown. I don't see it. Or do I not see it because I'm on... Oh shit! Okay, it shows. Okay, cool. Nice. I'll just keep the poll running until later. No, actually, I actually like him even though he does low-key grift. Oh, yeah. Whoa, this is old messages. I can see the poll. Okay, great. Okay, let's go. Submissive women are more attractive than dominating women. I would have to disagree. But, you know, I'm a woman, so I have my own personal views and biases on this. If there are any men, Saeed, if you're still here, Chris, if you're still here, what do you prefer? I feel like maybe a mix of the two, knowing when to be submissive or knowing when to be dalu'a versus knowing when to be dominant, you know? We don't know if we're... I think one of the participants also here was like, are we talking about like bedroom-wise or generally? I'm speaking more general. My opinion is more generally. Personally, as a woman, I don't like that. But men, please, let me know.
Are more attractive than dominating women.
Oh, hell yeah. You know. Hell yeah. Listen, my shirt says submissive women are sexy. Okay, so.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's true.
I like
And look,
that. He's laughing.
I think one of the most beautiful things about love is being able to fully take care of a woman in every way, whether that's emotionally, protecting, providing, everything about that. Like every fairy tale that was ever written for all of time was about a man saving a woman from a castle and a dragon, right?
No.
Or some sort of scenario like that. And I think that's absolutely beautiful. And I have nothing against women being empowered, but I do feel like the happiest women in the world are the ones that look up to a man and that he can fight every day to love her and love his kids and his family and provide and be that source of something to actually look up to. Like, I believe a woman can admire a man and it's very, very, very healthy. Am I saying that somebody that doesn't do that is not a man? No, I would never. But ideally, the relationships that are going to work, the relationships in, let's say, the 30s, 40s, 50s, or whenever, you know, we were having nuclear families stay together before we went off the gold standard and inflation pushed everybody to have two people.
I feel like nowadays, maybe it's Gen Z. Whoa, what was that? Is that the poll ending? Yo, what is that? Oh, it's a video call. What is happening? Okay, I feel like nowadays, maybe, I don't want to make like a broad what is happening? Oh, hello? What's happening? Sorry, guys. My mom. My mom. Which YouTuber is that? Sorry, guys. I think I'm gonna end stream anyway. A lot of people nowadays go like, oh, mommy. They have like this mommy kink, which is gross. I don't agree. Let me just live call with my mom. Where is she? Is she at home? Why is my camera on? I'm gonna turn off my camera. Okay, I'm video chatting with my mom, I guess. Hold on. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was about. Anyway, a lot of people online, you know, I think it's a meme to do like the whole, oh, mommy type of thing. Okay, I think I will end the poll. I don't know, actually. Okay, well, one vote. One vote on the poll. It's make a video. Oh, wait. Continue live video next week. Should I do the poll again? I don't know if maybe I'll stream again, but I'll do it not on a Friday. But so this one, what do you think, Sarah? What is your opinion? Maybe I just see weird people on the internet, and this question doesn't really apply to them. But I guess relationship wise, I don't like being infantilized. I don't like being treated like I'm a child or like how like I can't do anything. Obviously, you're free to teach me stuff I don't know. You're free to let me know of things that you have more knowledge on. You're free to school me on those things. That's fine, as long as we're on equal ground. But in the way this guy put it, the guy in the blue suit, the way he put it is like, I don't like that type of thing at all. Obviously, like, I'm just a girl saying my own opinion. I don't know how guys feel. I'm on their side, clearly. But I just don't agree with, oh, being submissive is better, and I don't think that women always want to look up to men, blah blah blah. And the thing is, I know a lot of dominant quote unquote women that do look up to men. It's not a bad thing to look up to a guy that you love. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's, you love this person. I think that it's equal in that case. Like, you both look up to each other. You both can exchange ideas with each other and be in the same intellectual level, you know. So that's why I don't know. I don't agree with what he's saying. Maybe I should write stuff down for my next video. There are so many weird people on the internet. Yeah, there are.
People have to have a job.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
dude, I
end stream
do.
after
I
this,
think
or
those
do I end it
relationships are
now?
much
After
happier
this
when the
point,
man
I'll
can
end
lead a house and be proud of going out and going to work every day and fighting for his family. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think what we have to do is we have
Okay,
to look
like
at.
I'm not gonna deny that he has a point. There are a lot of traditional women that do want that. Maybe I am not one of those women, because I don't want that. I don't like feeling like I'm a stupid child. Not that, you know, oh me, I can't work, oh I'm a child, but I guess when it comes to like running a household or whatever, or okay. Let me just continue what he's saying. Yeah.
At general female happiness, because that's really what I'm into. Like, I don't really care what guys think, what girls think. I think I have a unique perspective in that I've worked with a lot of high-performing women that operate in this dominant role, and I work with them for the purpose of helping them be.
Oh my god, okay. What he's saying, it reminds me of this. There's this one show that we used to watch. I think it was during Ramadan or something. It was an Arabic show, and I think it was about the Princess Diana or Queen Diana or something. And she escaped either to, I don't know, an Arabic country. I want to say Saudi. And, you know, the guys there were really, like, doing their best to help her. And then there was this voiceover of Diana. Like, the guys are trying to help her, like, because there were other people after her. So she's, like, basically on the run. And these guys that found her, they're, like, helping her and, like, getting her clothes or trying to, you know, smart their way through the security and, like, be smart through, not to get her caught, basically. And then this voiceover of Diana goes like, it's the first time I felt like I was treated like a woman. Dog. When she said that, I'm like, okay, who wrote that in there? Who wrote that in the script? That is some BS, dude. Like, what do you mean it's your first time you feel like you've been treated as a woman? First of all, you're a princess. You are literally treated as a princess. What do you mean by treated as a woman? Feeling protected? Oh, as if the princess doesn't leave the castle without bodyguards all day, every day? What do you mean, girl? Oh, Blair's home. Continue this video next week. Also, me and Mocha are sorry for interrupting the flow of the vid. You and Mocha are sorry for it. It's okay. What are you talking about? I'm very confused. Blair is home. Okay, no worries. I'll stop stream. I want to finish this. Oh, his name is KN. Let me... Okay, we are 14 minutes and 20... 14 minutes and 20... Where is WhatsApp? God, okay. Actually, let me write this down. 14 minutes and 21 seconds. Okay. Hopefully, maybe, hopefully next week it'll be more cohesive and more very straight compared to this stream, because I was like lost in the sauce today. But hopefully next week it'll be much better. Let me turn on the music for y'all so that let me lower it first. Oh, sorry, I wanted to talk about some of the comments I got on my shorts, because last time I only looked at this short, but I got some weird comments in other places, and I wanted to talk about that, but I kind of got distracted. So anyway, let me put the music back on. Oops, no. There we go. Ooh, okay. I was saying we be chatting lots. It's true. It's okay. A lot of my streams are like this. Like, we talk about one thing, then it branches off into a bunch of different things, then we focus on one other topic, and then another topic, and then it just... But that's what makes it fun. That's what makes the stream fun. The video, obviously, the final video will just be focused on this video, on us reacting to this. But when it comes to streams, we have the freedom to go crazy, go off kilter, have many tangents. That's the fun of the streams. I should binge your shorts. They're kind of trash. They're like TikTok level videos. I just felt like I needed to upload shorts because I needed to keep my channel alive. There are some videos there that are from other videos taken. There are some shorts that are scenes from other videos, and those are where I got my weird comments, which I addressed in my previous stream. You can check them out. I feel like they're honestly my takes are so basic. They're so milk toast. They're so like I don't say anything controversial, but they act like I've said so many controversial things. Oh look, I'm on the big screen. Okay, so this stream is coming to an end. Thank you all. Also, do you have theme music or something? What's the song you're bringing up? The song, this song, it's just a synthwave radio. You know, there's Lo-Fi Girl, there's Synthwave Boy, right? So this is Synthwave Boy. Bro has his own OC. Girl, I want to make my own OC. You'll hear Mocha's theme. Interesting. If I can make my own, I have Audacity. I don't need Audacity. I need like Fruit Loops or something, right? To compose a song. It's okay. I'll think about it. I don't want to keep stalling because my sister is here and she wants to probably go to the room where I'm streaming. Okay. So, see you. Have a good day, Miss Soup. Thank you so much, Saeed. It was so nice to see you again. Oh my god, it's been so long since we last spoken and anything since we last interacted. So I really appreciate. Ask the Lloyd. Oh really? Does he have commissions open? Okay. I really appreciate you coming on stream. It's been so long and it's just nice seeing you again. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna go play Genshin. Let's go! Okay. Jeez, I gotta relax. Okay. Stream was fun. Thank you. I worried, dude. This stream was so much more chaotic than the previous stream. It was so... This stream was kind of a mess compared to the previous stream. If you can believe that. But yeah. It was fun. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys next stream next week, obviously on Monday. Okay, so I will stream on my main channel. I mean my gaming channel on Monday, and I want to stream again here either on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll see. But I think weekday is good, not a weekend. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.